What's up, guys? Mr. Smartwatch here. We're here with Benjy from Benobitech to talk about the latest rumors, the final thoughts that we have about the Apple event that was just confirmed for September. No, what is it? September 7th?
September 7th.
Yep, I don't even know what day it is, so.
I think it's Tuesday. Oh, wait, no, it's Thursday. Oh.
Yeah, exactly, right? Oh, no, it's almost Friday. Yay.
I'm looking forward to Saturday.
Oh, are ya?
I mean, you basically kind of know the reason, but anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true. That is true. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the weekend as well, as I'm going to be taking a trip. I'll talk to you about that after. I'm super excited. My mom told me that we're going on a trip. She booked a hotel.
In our favorite rocket ship.
Oh, what are we, little Einsteins here?
Anyway.
So, about this Apple event, we saw the invites, one for online, one for in person. On that front, I gotta tell you, that was a smart move. I think that splitting the two up versus having everybody come in is a very smart move.
I like the hybrid events that they do. Of course, they did WWDC was hybrid, because I guess it gives Apple more time to prepare the event, to package it all up nicely, add some really cool transitions, some cool effects that you can't do in person. And I think when they do these events, because Apple I think is the best at making online events, like hands down. Samsung sucks. Google is, we're not even going to talk about them. They're like really good at packaging it all up very nicely and making the products look a lot more appealing. Because also you've got issues if you do it in person. Many of you know the story of when the original iPhone was announced, where they actually had multiple units on stage, and for every feature they had a different iPhone just in case it crashed if they did too many things on it. So I think it also kind of helps them in that regard, where they can show new features on the phone, and if it doesn't work, then they're like, oh, take two, and there you go. And even if like the person who's presenting makes a mistake and things like that, they can chop it up and everything. So I think it's great that they keep doing these pre-recorded events, but now they've also got the in-person thing as part of it, because then later on YouTubers and journalists can go in, try all the products, show us, oh, the midnight MacBook Pro, MacBook Air collects fingerprints. You wouldn't have known that until after you'd ordered it, if it wasn't the case. So I think I'm a fan of the hybrid events, because I think they're cool.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be interesting to see for sure how they do it. I'm honestly, yeah, you were just talking about how if they go back to in person, then all these transitions and all these cool things that they're doing now are gonna go away. And honestly, that's one thing I'm gonna miss. As you just said yourself, the first Apple event that they did virtual was insane, and they're just really good at it.
It's probably more expensive for Apple to do, but I think, as I said before, I think it has more of an impact if it's an online event, just because they can throw in all those cool transitions and package the products up in a way where it like looks really cool and appealing and everybody wants to buy them. So in the end, they're spending more money, but they're making more money. So at least that's what I think. I think that's what's going on.
What are your thoughts on everything that's coming out, and what would you buy as far as, new iPhone, Apple Watch?
I mean, from what we've heard about the event, like, of course, we're getting iPhones, we're getting Apple Watches. There might be a new budget iPad. We've also been hearing AirPods Pro 2 might be coming out. Probably at the next event, though. So the only products that I'm personally interested in is the iPhone 14 Pro and the AirPods Pro 2. Those are like the only two products that I would buy. Because, I mean, the Apple Watch, like the rumors we've been hearing recently about the Series 8 is kind of meh. And of course, we've got the Apple Watch Pro that might be coming out. But still, that'll be way too expensive for me. I need to buy new watch bands if I buy that. And also the screen is absolutely huge and probably will look weird on my wrists. So yeah, that's...
I would buy is new watch bands. That's it. Like...
Oh yeah, they'll also be announcing new watch bands. Maybe new material. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. What Apple Watch would you recommend somebody to buy now in 2022?
Well, of course, wait until the event before you buy an Apple Watch, because the older ones will drop in price, and there's newer ones to choose from. So I think it depends on, like, of course, what you need. Like, there isn't the perfect Apple Watch for everyone. Like, most people, of course, will be okay with the Apple Watch SE, and for those people, the Apple Watch SE 2 will be coming out in, well, a couple weeks here. So that's exciting. And so that'll be a pretty good upgrade from the previous SE. It'll have a new processor, things like that. So I think for most people, that is the Apple Watch to go with. But then if you want to spend a little bit more money, or you need like a bigger screen, you need that rugged design, things like that, then maybe you could go with a Series 8, or even get a Series 6 or a Series 7. Those, I think, are the two best options for people. Like, you can buy them used or refurbished or whatever.
Or I'll go even further and say the Series 4. I mean, to me, honestly, and I've said this before, anything that still gets software updates is fine. You know, because not everybody needs the latest and greatest. You know, they just need something that works. And, you know, like I said, if you do those software updates, you're good to go. But if you don't, then you're risking a lot of stuff happening. I'm just saying. Because I can
like
see
people being able to hack and take control of your phone.
That don't do the software updates. And I just, I honestly look at people like, why? I mean, I understand you don't want things happening to your phone. You don't want it to get slower, this, that, the other. But look at the good side of it. I mean, look at the security updates and all that other stuff. You know, actually do your homework. If you're scared of doing the update, look it up and see, you know, what's good, what's bad, and then decide to do it. But don't not do it at all. You know, I think that especially the security updates, they're super important. So I don't understand why people don't do it, but hey.
Yeah, and going back to like getting something like the Apple Watch Series 4, because I mean the Apple Watch, like the Series 4, the processor and everything is still pretty good. Like there's like with an Apple Watch, you're not going to be running like AAA games on there. You're not going to be downloading 50 gigabytes of music, things like that. I mean, getting an older Apple Watch, as you said, as long as it still gets software updates, and the Series 4 will probably be getting at least 1 or 2 more software updates. So if you're planning on keeping this watch like for 1 or 2 years, then definitely go for a Series 4. But if you want things like the always on display, or you need the blood oxygen measurement thing, then get a Series 6, which is still a pretty good deal nowadays. You can get them for pretty cheap. Or if you need that bigger screen, you need the faster charging, then get a Series 7. Because I mean the Series 8, yes, it'll be probably a decent upgrade. Like there's supposedly going to be like a temperature sensor or something built in. We'll be able to tell you if you have a fever basically or not. And that will be cool. But I don't think there's going to be that many upgrades. So either get the new SE that comes out, unless you're on a really tight budget, then get the original SE or Series 5 or Series 6. And then, I mean, if you want to go all out and you want the best of the best, then the Apple Watch Pro or the Apple Watch Explorer Edition, whatever they're going to call that thing, that will be your best bet.
As far as the new software update, what are we, WatchOS 9 already? What is one of your most favorite features that you're waiting for on that update? And I know that you're already running the betas, so talk about that a little bit too.
I mean, there's not, honestly, with WatchOS 9, there's not been that many like wow upgrades. I think one nice one is the improved sleep tracking. That's definitely something that I've taken advantage of, where it now shows you more details on your sleep and doesn't just show you how much you slept. It shows you like when you were awake, when you were in a deep sleep, things like that. That, and also some of the refined watch faces. like some of the older watch faces that now have a slightly different design, like with the, for example, with the modular watch face, now you can have like a colored background and things like that. It's just like those small minor tweaks that have been made that I like, but of course there's not really nothing that's like wow, amazing, I can't live without this kind of features. It's just like small little ones. Also, some of the UI changes, like the notifications, look a lot cooler with kind of like the rounded edges now, which we didn't have before. So yeah, it's just small minor upgrades, really. It's nothing to be like be really excited for. It's just it's an update, gives you more features.
Yeah, so that's about it, guys. Let us know what you guys think. What watch are you guys getting? What is your most favorite feature that you're waiting for watchOS 9 and all of that? If you guys have any more questions for us as far as the event or anything, let us know in the comment section down below. We will be doing videos, and of course I'll be back on the podcast by then to talk about our thoughts and everything else that you guys need to know about this event and everything that's coming out. So make sure you guys stay tuned to that. And Connor, if you're watching this, I will be back on the podcast, so you haven't canceled me yet. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next one.